Namo Nama everyone.
Namo Nama.
I am Nitin Patki, CEO of New Age Yoga Institute, and I have Sandhya Patki, who is the founder and principal of New Age Yoga Institute. So today we are going to have the introductory session for your course, which is starting next week. This is the batch 38 of Yoga Protocol Instructor course. And you're welcome. Congratulations for being here, everyone, offline and online. We have 4 students here offline and about 5-6 students here online, and there may be more who will be joining. So, I am going to talk to you about more about the course, about our institute, know more about you, and tell you more about us personally. And we will have some of our faculty teachers who will be talking to you in some time. So to start, how many of you are already teachers, been teaching earlier, and now you are doing a teacher training course? How many of you have been practicing yoga in some way or other earlier? All right, Vinita and Shikha is also done. Yeah, some of you must have been practicing yoga earlier. So this is a starting point.
Okay, Neeraj was a yoga teacher. Okay.
Achha.
Maths.
Teacher.
Okay, maths teacher,
Okay,
but you are in the
good.
Okay.
So this particular course, Yoga Protocol Instructor course, it's an entry-level course for yoga for anyone who's interested in yoga. It is not a prerequisite that you should be having any prior knowledge about yoga. However, if you have prior knowledge, if you are in practice, like what Pokelev is saying, it will be definitely a little beneficial. It will help you. But however, sometimes we feel that coming with an empty vessel is better than coming with a full vessel. It is always there for any place. So our institute, New Age Yoga Institute, is a 28-year-old government certified institute. I will be talking more about it. But before that, I will tell you the journey of this teacher training course as such. In the year 2014, our Prime Minister, the new Prime Minister then, Mr. Narendra Modi, he visited the United Nations General Assembly, and he addressed for the first time. And that time, he proposed that we should have yearly 1 day for attributed for yoga, which will be called as an International Day of Yoga. So there was already this date was being celebrated as an International Day of Yoga in some of the countries, like I think it was Portugal as well. But this proposal went through, and more than 160, 170 countries, they ratified it and they approved it, and that is a record vote for any particular proposal. And everyone proposed for 21st June as an International Day of Yoga. And on 12th of December 2014, it was declared that 21st June is going to be celebrated as an International Day of Yoga. So this was the first entry of, you can say, of India into the United Nations in terms of initiating something. That is because I think it was a strong belief of our Prime Minister that if we have to promote or if we have to export anything which is originally made in India, then it is yoga. Okay, so that is the importance of yoga to India and to the world. So 21st June 2015 May, this International Day of Yoga was celebrated. I'm sure many of you must be remembering. Any of you, you are very small. You are also very small. So any of others, you must have participated in 2015 2015. How many of
But
you
any of the
participated?
international day they could have.
Yes, Jagrut is participated. So you know that time, and it was a record attendance because it was celebrated in more than 150 countries, and in India also, all over, all the towns and cities and urban places, rural places, people came out on streets and they performed yoga programs. Okay, and that is when the Indian government, the Ayush Ministry, and the Ayush Ministry was also formed. You know about Ayush Ministry? Ayush stands for A is Ayurved, Y is Yoga, U is Unani, S is Siddha Paddhati, H is Homeopathy. So it's a ministry of all these allied medicine or allied practices, paramedical practices. So the Ayush Ministry, they saw this kind of a response and they decided that we should do something to standardize it, because the problem was there were so many schools. You must have heard about schools, yoga, big schools. Which schools have you heard? Santa Cruz Yoga Institute. You must have heard about Patanjali, Kaivaladham, Patanjali Yoga Peeth,
VR school,
VR
yes.
School of Yoga, S. Vyasa Bangalore, or many other things. And everyone has their own way of doing yoga. Okay? So for a common man, it becomes difficult to really practice what exactly is authentic yoga. Because if they practice one form of yoga, then the other school may say that this is not proper. This practice other form, the third school may say this is not proper. So it had to be standardized and it had to be, the quality had to be set. So that for that purpose, Ayush gave this entire scheme of yoga to the Quality Council of India. Quality Council of India is the highest body of quality which decides the quality. ISO 9000, all these things, they come under the uh, Ayush Quality Council of India. So Quality Council of India, they framed an examination by which those who are already teaching, they have to go through this test, this examination, to get certified by QCI, that is Quality Council of India, Ayush Ministry, and that means they are certified by the Government of India. Why that is important? Because if you are certified by Government of India, anywhere you go, you can show a certificate and say, I teach authentic yoga, which is recognized by Government of India. That is the value of that certificate. So they decided on the holding such kind of exam. So the first such exam was declared somewhere in August. Rather, the first exam was held on 8th of August. And for that examination, about 14 people participated, or they registered for appearing for exam. It was held in Kaivaladham, Mumbai, Charni Road. Out of the 14 people, 8 people passed that test and they were given the authenticity of certificate from Government of India. And first of such teachers who passed, these 8 teachers, was Sandhya Madam, and she's there in front of you. Why I have to give you this background is because this is, you are at the right place to learn about yoga. This is an authentic place to learn about yoga. Subsequently, Government of India also came out with a scheme for certifying institutes, schools, okay, which can teach yoga. By that time, our institute, which is now 28 years old, by that time we had decided that it's a good idea to follow this line of government and to teach whatever is required by the Government of India, whatever is required in the syllabus of this government's course, and conduct a teacher training course. So we already started with a teacher training course in April 2016. And after that, somewhere in June, July, the Government of India, they came up with this scheme for institutes and schools for conducting, for certification of institutes. And by that time, two big institutes had already certified, that is Santa Cruz Yoga Institute, Yoga School, Yoga Institute Santa Cruz, and Art of Living, Sri Sri Ravi Shankar. You must have heard of both these. And our institute, New Age Yoga Institute, was the third school to get audited and certified. So you can say we are the third in India after these two big institutes to get certified in November 2016. Two of our centers got certified, this center and the second center in Alibag, which is a residential center. Okay. Now, it does not mean talk much about the size of the institute. Art of Living and Santa Cruz Yoga Institute are much bigger and older than us. However, I would like to tell you why we got certified, because we were fresh baby at that time in terms of following the syllabus and following the rules which have been laid by Quality Council of India. So it was easy for us to build the whole teacher training course. And since then, till date today, we have been holding regularly teacher training courses. And yours is the 38th batch. And by now, in 38 batches, more than 450 teachers have been trained and certified by Government of India. So what we do is we teach and empower teachers, and they become a part of the family. When I say part of the family, it means that they not only get the certificate, they get trained, but the education continues. They go into the second level, third level, and there are some other courses like your therapy course, Master of Arts in Yoga Shastra. All these kinds of courses are there. So we provide all these things, as well as they informally learn. There are a lot of informal learning which is happening because they become a part of the family of NAI, that is New Age Yoga Institute. And in this family, those whose mothers are teachers, they know. Damita and Vaishnavi know what kind of interactions happen. So there are a lot of functions or workshops or training courses. We every month we hold a Havan. Tomorrow there is a Havan day. Then there are some Bhagavad Gita Pathan days. So a lot of activities which empower yoga teachers into the career, you can say, or into this
Your way of living.
way of living of yoga and teaching also. So they get empowered with so much information, knowledge, and skills to teach others. Okay. So as such, the institute has started in 1994. Then Sandhya Madam started the school with one single student at home, and so that time she used to do home classes and one group class in a nearby school. And it went ahead for about 10, 12 years. After that, we thought that we should have more teachers who can teach, because by that time we had reached almost about 5,000 students. But after that, we thought that if we have to, because there are more and more students interested, students who wanted to learn from us, and it was difficult to reach everyone. So we thought of having more teachers. So that is when actual teacher training has started. But that was not a formal teacher training. The formal teacher training started in 2016. So that is the journey. And talking about Sandhya Madam, introducing her further, she is MCom in Master of Commerce, and also MA in Yoga Shastra. That's a formal education. At the same time, the 4 levels of certification, where you get a final Yoga Master level. She's received that Yoga Master level last year. Okay. Last year only she has received that thing. As well as she is a examiner for many exams which are held outside the institute. She is also a auditor to certify other schools, institutes, also certification bodies. And she is a member of the technical committee of Yoga Certification Board, which is now the QC has been replaced by Yoga Certification Board, YCB. She is a technical committee board member, whereby her job is to create the syllabi for other courses which are which are come up, which are launched by the YCB, Yoga Certification Board. Recently, they have done a course for primary and secondary school teachers yoga. That means what primary and secondary school teachers should know so that they can teach the children in the school. So that course has been formulated by Sandhya Madam and other members of the committee. So that is her background. Of course, she has personally reached more than 15,000 students till now. Secondly, I'll introduce myself. My name is Nitin Patki. By education, I'm an engineer from IIT Madras and management graduate from Jamnalal Bajaj Institute, 1987. After that, I've been in corporate till 2012. After 2012, I have opted to be with the institute. The last 10 years, I'm full-time with this institute, growing this institute, and I have my job is to basically manage the administration, growth, scaling, promotion, and also teaching content planning. So, as such, my yoga qualifications, I'm also a yoga master. I'm also a MA in Yoga Shastra. I am a special invitee for the technical committee board. I was present for formulating the yoga therapy course. I was a part of the committee. I'm an examiner. Some of the exams I've conducted. Also an auditor. I do yoga audits for other schools. Apart from that, we have other teachers who will be coming in sometime who are faculty, who are going to be a faculty for you also. So these teachers are also experienced. They are 10, 15, 20 years experienced with education in yoga as yoga teacher evaluated third level as well as yoga masters. Anyone who teaches in this course is a minimum yoga teacher and evaluate. Okay. And that is a credential, and at least 5 years experience, minimum 5 years experience is required for teaching as a faculty for the yoga teacher training courses. So you are going to be in safe hands. Now something about the course. The course is yoga protocol instructor. You must have learned about the course from Dhananjay earlier. So it's a 200 hours course. So out of the series of 4 levels of certification, this is the first level of certification. Now, this is called as Yoga Protocol Instructor, YPI as a short form. The next level is called as Yoga Wellness Instructor, YWI. The next level is, third level is Yoga Teacher and Evaluator, YTE. So what happens with a YPI course, you are eligible to teach anybody for general fitness, for small preventive medicine or preventive health conditions like diabetes, BP, etc. Okay? But not as a therapist. Okay? When you become a yoga wellness instructor, you get a little more qualified and you can teach larger groups like Shiv Yoga Kendra, etc. When you go to the third level, YTE, you can become an examiner for the examination which are held for YPI, etc. And at the fourth level, of course, you can become faculty also after YTE level in our institute and some other institutes if you wish to. The fourth level yoga master is you become a mentor for the teachers. Okay? This whole journey may take anywhere between 2 to 5 to 10 years because it depends on how you shape yourself, how dedicatedly you are involved with the course. It is not a compulsory thing that you should be 24 hours in this thing. Some people are teaching as a part-time along with their profession. That's perfectly fine. So that your pace could be a little lesser, and you may not do immediately the level 2. You may do the level 2 a bit after some time, because we expect that you do some teaching, experience you procure, and after that you move ahead in the higher levels. Then after YWI, you have a choice to take up a yoga therapist course, which is a little extensive, exhaustive course, yoga therapist. And also there is a possibility of you pursuing MA in Yoga Shastra, which is a 2 years MA, master, which is along with, we are tied up with a university called as Kavi Kulaguru Kalidas Sanskrit University, KKSU, which is a government of Maharashtra university for yoga. So these are all authentic institutes and authentic certification bodies. So this particular course, YPI, Yoga Protocol Instructor, it's a 200-hour course, out of which 150 hours are direct teaching, teacher-led teaching, 50 hours is self-study. So you have to do a self-study after going back. The course is made up of theory as well as practical. Okay. So if you think that when you come for a teacher training course, you will be always on the mat and doing some kind of practical techniques like asana, pranayama, mudra, or dhyan, meditation, or anything like that. No, it is not entirely true. You will be learning also from the books, because when you are becoming a teacher, you are expected to know the basics, the theory behind what you teach. When you are teaching a particular asana, or if you're teaching a pranayama, then you should know how exactly that affects your body. Who should be those people who should not do? What are the benefits of this particular course? What are the finer points about this technique? What are the finer points about the asana, pranayama? So ये सब जानना बहुत जरूरी. Also, it is important to know a little bit history about it. Also, it is important to know about the mental part of the yoga, where you learn about Patanjali Yoga Sutras. It is important to learn about your body anatomy and physiology. So there is some part of body anatomy, physiology. There is something about Bhagavad Gita also, some of the important shlokas of Bhagavad Gita, which you ought to know when you become a yoga teacher. Okay? So yoga teacher is not only a physical yoga teacher, they work on the minds of the people. Okay? They work on how a person can get into a yoga lifestyle, because ultimately you will understand that if you have heard doctors talking about yoga, they will always say this yoga is about the lifestyle. And many diseases today are on the rise because the lifestyle is getting disturbed. Is it not? You agree? So many diseases which are today are psychosomatic, like diabetes, blood pressure, asthma, all these diseases. These are psychosomatic diseases. That means it arises in the mind and it lands up in the body. So if your mind is proper, it works well. If mind is disciplined, if mind is healthy and positive and free, then these diseases will not come here. So this is more about preventive part of the yoga. Of course, yoga is also about curative aspect. There is a curative aspect. After you get this thing, what do you do? How do you address the diseases? But this course is not in total for the therapeutic part. It is more of a preventive. Okay. This course is not a course to teach you some acrobatic yoga exercises, but definitely to improve your body flexibility and stability. Okay. It will improve your breathing, because breathing is the place where your body energy will start increasing, and when your body energy starts increasing, it can take care of all other diseases. Okay. So you must have heard about some terms of yoga like prana. You'll be learning more about the prana. What is the role of prana? What is the ida? What is the pingala? Hatha yoga. What is hatha yoga? What are the different parts of yoga? Bhakti yoga, Raj yoga, Karma yoga, etc. ये सब क्या है? इसका थोड़ा preliminary information आपको मिलेगा. Of course, along with this, you're going to learn a large part of the course is about techniques. So you will start learning, you will learn about Shuddhi Kriyas, the cleansing exercises. You will learn some of them practically, some of them theoretically. Some you will be learning about Sukshma Vyayam, which is loosening exercises or loosening micro exercises. and macro exercises. We'll learn about Surya Namaskar, Asan, breathing exercises and pranayam, which are two different things. Mudra, bandhas, what is their role in the health and wellness? Meditation. What is meditation and what are the ways of going into a meditative state of mind? Some of the useful ways of meditation, going into a meditative state of mind. And something definitely about teaching practices, how you teach it, basics. Okay, तो ये सब सीखने के बाद में आप definitely सीखने के लायक हो जाएंगे. Somewhere in the second, third month only, you will be asked to start teaching some of your near people so that you get some practice. Because at the end of the course, there is an examination. Okay? So before I talk about the examination, Sandhya madam? Okay. So I'll talk about the examination. The examination is, the final examination is, it's a board exam. It's like 10th, 12th, it's a board exam. Let's say board examination. Okay? So it has a theory as well as practical. Now, some of you may be thinking, "Abhi itna bada hone ke baad mein wapas exam dena." So I tell you, this is a professional course. You are learning to become a professional, and when you are going to become a professional, people will accept you only when you have a proper knowledge and skill. Okay? When I am saying skill, it does not mean that you will become a acrobatic yoga, rubber body, nothing like that. But you will know what exactly is correct, what is not correct. And you will know what to teach and what not. So learning about it is definitely important. So we have to prepare you for examinations. We have unit test 1, unit test 2, preliminary exam, and then the final exam. The whole course is not exam oriented, it is learning oriented. But exam is a part of the course so that you learn properly. Only when there is a small test, small examination, you will seriously open your books and try to learn about them seriously, professionally. Yeah. The passing for these examinations is 70%. It is not like our university 35-40%. It is 70%. But of course, we see to it that majority of our students pass the examination. Okay. The exams are conducted in the same place, this place only, but some examiners are external. Theory exam is conducted by us only. So that's an advantage for you because we will ask you whatever has been taught to you. It is not an external. Because we are certified, we are authorized to take your examination. Okay. This is about the examination, about the faculty. About the course. This is a weekday course. So Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, 3 दिन course होगा 11 to 2. Okay, all of you know the timing. That is why you are here. So for different time zone people, it will be different. This is IST 11 to 2. And attendance is obviously compulsory. If you don't attend, you will miss, certainly. But you will not miss entirely because after every class, you will be given a recording link of the class. Okay. So you can cover up if you have missed anything. But let me tell you that maximum learning happens when you are live in the तभी ये learning होता है. But in unavoidable circumstances अगर हो गया ऐसा तो आप miss कर दिए तो आप recording link से सीख सकते हैं. Absolutely ऐसा कोई मतलब it's not a catastrophe that you missed a class and now. For examination, you will require attendance of 75% minimum. Okay? Then only you can appear for the examination. Now, then about the course, you have to be here on time for the course. Obviously, all the rules which are applicable to your school and college are applicable. You have to take seriously. Since it's an 11 to 2 class, some of you may have a habit of, you may feel hungry in between, so you are free to carry your tiffins. Okay, you can eat in between the class, theory class, of course, not the practical class. In between the theory class, you can eat. It's not a problem. Apart from these 3 days, Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, you also have a chance to, because these 3 hours you are going to mostly learn about the techniques, how to do and all. It's not a continuous 1 hour class, okay, where you will be always performing something. No, it's not that. So you'll be learning, performing, teaching, all these parts. So for your own health, 1 hour regular yoga class. Some of you must have done 1 hour regular class. किसने किया है 1 hour regular class? बहुत लोगों ने किया हो, जागरूक ने किया. I think Gokula must have also done. Okay, some teachers you must have definitely learned. So that kind of classical yoga class happens on Monday, Wednesday, Friday only. Morning 7 to 8, 8:15 to 9:15, and evening 5 to 6 p.m. Now you can attend 2 months of these classes as a part of this course, free. Okay, so that's for your own practice. If you want to extend, you can extend further. You can continue the class with the paid fees, whatever fees are there, the 1,500 per month, whatever may be applicable at that time. But with this course, you get 2 months practice class free. So you can start this practice class even immediately or after some time. From whenever you start, 2 months are free. But I will suggest to you that you please do this, because that will help you for your own health. All these classes, 1 hour class will help you for own health. Teacher training class is where you will apply this knowledge, obviously, and you will learn how to teach others and learn what to do, the practical aspects. Okay. So that is about our course. Fees, you are aware, the fees is 16,000, 2,000 is the examination fees. You can pay the fees in 3 installments. Now, I would like to know more about you. Dhananjay, madam hai teri? Phone varega. Sandhya, she is to be told later. But she has to be told later. Shefali is after she reaches. Okay, so I was waiting for some of our teachers, but we can start with our introduction round. Okay, I have introduced myself. I have introduced Sandhya madam. I have introduced the institute. Institute के बारे में और भी थोड़ा सा मैं बताना चाहूँगा. New Age Yoga Institute, as I told you, it's a 28 years old institute. We are certified by Government of India, YCB. We are also certified by a yoga training center as well as a therapy center. Last year we were the first in India to get certified as a yoga training therapy center. Okay, so that was a new certification which was started by YCB. Apart from that, we are one of the 25 centers which have been empaneled by the Sports Ministry as a yoga fitness Fit India. In the Fit India movement, you must be remembering them. So in that Fit India movement, a yoga center, Fit India Yoga Center, okay, one of the 25 centers, and Mumbai mein, this is the only one. There are 9 in Maharashtra, and all over India there are 25. Apart from that, we are also empaneled by Bombay Municipal Corporation, BMC, for the. Yeah, okay, Anuradha. I will call you. Yes. Yeah. So New Age Yoga is empaneled as a Shiva Yoga Kendra Institute. That means last year, June 21st, International Day of Yoga, BMC launched this Shiva Yoga Kendra scheme where Mumbai citizens, it's only in Mumbai, all the Mumbai citizens will be given free yoga classes, 1 hour yoga classes every day, Monday to Friday. And BMC empaneled some institutes like us. We are empaneled, Yoga Institute is there, Ambika Yoga Kutir is there. These are all certified institutes. And out of the 150 or 160 centers all over Mumbai, New Age Yoga Institute has got maximum number of centers. We started with 56 centers out of the 150. Okay. So, and this is the largest, one of the largest, you can say, number of centers in Mumbai by any one institute. So that is also one of the, you can say, uplabdhiya of New Age Yoga Institute. So before, yeah. So before we start the introductions, Anuradha has requested that she would like to introduce. Anuradha Nichani is one of our senior faculties, so she has to go out, and she would like to introduce herself before the other introductions start. Yes, Anuradha. Yes, please.
Namo Nama, Namaste.
Namo Nama.
Yeah, so I just wanted to share that yes, we'll be connected soon. And my own experience is that I have learned yoga many years back, but my true growth happened with New Age Yoga Institute under Nitin sir and Sandhya ma'am. It's coming from my heart, and you all are at the right place, right time. Please just go for it, because it has transformed me as a person, and I'm sure it's going to do the same for you all. Both Nitin sir and Sandhya ma'am, they go out of the way, and they're in their heart. Only thing is how to encourage, and they want to see the growth of their students. Okay, so yes, please, you will be learning so much. You will know how to live, right? Like sir has been saying about lifestyle change, it will happen so naturally that you'll be amazed. So yoga is like, khazana hai, khazana. And please go for it, and don't even have a second thought.
As Anuradha is saying rightly, it's a khajana, because as we are saying this, as we are talking about this, myself, Sandhya ma'am, Anuradha, Pratibha, whoever is going to faculty, we ourselves are doing a course just now. In the afternoon, we will be joining for that course. That source course is called as Sanskar Bhedan. That is also launched by us, but there is an external faculty, an expert teacher who is learning. So learning goes on. Learning keeps happening.
And it is so amazing. It is like there's no limit to how much we can grow here. And with them, so the journey becomes so easy. Thank you, sir and ma'am.
Thank you.
And I'll connect with you all soon. Thank you so much.
Thank you, sir, Anuradha. You want to leave, you can leave. Okay, so now we will have, before our other faculties come up, we will have, there's some questions. What is the difference between the teachings of Ayush Yoga versus teachings of VR School of Yoga? That's a question by Uresha. Very nice. Very good question. Uresha. Uresha, can you open your video so that we can see you and we can have your introduction also in the meanwhile? Uresha. Okay, I will answer your question in the meanwhile. See, as I told you, every institute has got its own method of teaching and techniques. So there is definitely some difference in the teachings of VR School of Yoga and YCB. But let me tell you one thing, that we as an institute are following the teachings of VR School of Yoga only. We follow the publications of VR School Yoga. Our notes are mostly compiled from the VR School Yoga teachings. So those who are from VR School or those who want to learn, they will not find too much of difference. We, with a group of about 15, 16 teachers, we are going to visit VR School for a 10 days course ourselves in September, by the time you will be finished with your course. Okay, so that is also one of the things that should answer your question. So we will have short introductions of students I want you to tell your name, where you are located, what is your background as far as professional education is concerned, and why you want to do a yoga teacher training course. In short, 2 minutes, if you can. All of you can introduce yourself. I'll start with Kokila ji. Kokila ji.
Hello, I'm
Namaste.
Kokila.
Namo Nama.
Yeah, Namo Nama. I have to get used to that. Yes. I'm Kokila Shah, and I'm from San Diego, California. And I like to
California.
thank, yes, California, US.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, and I like to thank Mrs. Kamalini Parekh to introduce me to your institute, and I've been following her as well because she's teaching among the family, and she's my sister-in-law, which I'm really enjoying it. But I've been following yoga practice since 91. And what you just said, it changes your lifestyle, it changes your whole attitude towards yourself as well as the world. And I did experience that. So I've been following yoga at least 3-4 times a day. I practice. I did different methods, but basically, you keeping the concept in mind and follow up, you do get the result. My experience. So end of the day, when you're very tired physically, you would not go to a painkiller, you would go to a yoga asana, one of couple of asanas, and that relaxes the body, especially camel pose and all. I used to be always my friend because that totally relaxed my spine. However, now I've been retired since last 4 years. I had my own business, been doing it so many years. And I've been
What
BA graduate.
business you are in?
I was a BA graduate psychology, and I had my business for 40 years in a beauty industry. We have our own
Beauty
skin
industry.
line. Yeah, I've been running a lot of salons and teaching, and I've been
My
teaching on.
my daughter is in beauty industry.
Oh, wonderful! If I can be helpful, sharing my 45 years
I
of
will ask you
experience,
to.
be
I
happy
am
to
sure.
do that.
I'll surely ask her to be in touch with you. Surely.
Definitely, my
The last
pleasure.
4 years she's been working. Yes.
I'm
Nice.
sorry. Yeah. So I've been doing that, and it's been a wonderful journey. I really enjoyed every minute of it. But when I'm following yoga and on and off to my family friends, I teach them sometimes when they have a pain here and there. I say, do this, do this. But then I feel like now as I'm retired, in San Diego, there are a lot of retirement communities around. People come to retire to San Diego.
Surely.
So yeah, so then I felt like, it's really good idea to get, as you said, professional level and talk
Absolutely.
the same terminology.
I'll tell you one more thing. Along
Sure.
with this, I would like to add over here, along with this certification, whatever you are getting at the end of the course, you get also a completion certificate from the institute, certificate from yoga protocol instructor, a certificate from Government of India. Also, you are eligible to get a RYT.
That was very important for me.
Yes, yes, yes. So RYT is a registered yoga teacher 200 hour course. So that RYT 200 is a very valuable thing in US. If you go to learn
Correct.
there in the US, I mean, if I'm not mistaken, Kokilaji, it must be costing $1,000-$1,500 over there.
No, more. But
More
the
than that.
reason, yeah, it's more. But as you mentioned the word authenticity of the yoga, which I found
Yes.
it with Kamalini, Mrs. Kamalini, what she's teaching, and I really
Correct.
was looking for something like, because see, I have done Iyengar, I've done Nimbarkar, I have done few other types, and the fusion as well, the US method.
Okay.
But I don't see that calmness in that yoga exactly. And I do follow meditation too. Since I've retired, I'm like really into that.
Correct.
So I thought this will complete my need.
So
and
you are going to get the authenticity as well as the certification.
Correct.
The certification भी आपको मिलने वाला है. So RYT 200, for which it is a very expensive outside. So you are eligible to go to these countries, UK, US, Canada, Australia, where this RYT 200 is very important. Unless you have that, you cannot teach yoga over there. That is
correct. I talked to Dhananjay about it, and he mentioned that.
Yeah.
So I learned Gita nowadays. I learn Sanskrit nowadays. So it kind of, I feel like it's
Beautiful.
a full package for me.
Very nice to have you.
Oh, I'm so happy to
Very
be.
nice to have you, Kokila ji.
Thank you so
Beautiful.
much.
It will be such a fun to have you in the course, and it will be so interesting to have your inputs also during the course. Thank you very
I would
much.
love to.
Thank
Yeah,
you.
and I have a couple of questions. When you mention about the we can follow up the yoga classes what you're running in your class institute. So how do I do that when I'm online? How do I follow up those classes if I want to take from
Like
on?
on Zoom link.
So would I
The
be having
same,
the same thing or something else?
no, you will be given the Zoom link. It is the same Zoom link which we use for this class. The same Zoom
Okay.
link will be used for that.
Yeah, because I do have the
And that
timing.
particular time.
Yeah, Dhananjay had sent me the timing, which I have it. So I'm following
Yeah.
some other yoga. Instead, I would rather do yoga from your institute.
Yes,
So,
you can do that. 2 months at least you
okay.
can, or you can continue also. The timings will be available to you Monday, Wednesday, Friday. Your timings you can convert and check how it works for you.
Sure.
We do have some US students already in that class.
And one last question is when you mentioned about the therapeutic yoga, is it right after the first level you complete, you go to it, or you have to finish other
You have to finish 2 levels.
two
You have to
levels?
finish 2 levels. Yeah.
Okay. Surely.
Yeah. Okay. So I'll request now Jagruti
Thank
ji.
you.
Thank you. Thank you. So nice. So nice to have you, Kokila ji.
Thank you.
Jagruti, can you introduce yourself in short?
Yeah, sure.
Yeah.
Yeah. I've been into IT recruitment for 11 years, and then one fine day I quit my job to pursue my passion, which is cooking. So I'm into catering. So I make
Okay.
Sattvic dishes as well. I've been associated with a company which are into Sattvic cooking. But
Wow.
on personal level, I bake a lot and I do a lot of Indian cooking as well. For of course, it's only word of mouth. I'm not
Okay.
connected big time on Instagram because that's something that I love to do, but that's not the only thing. I've been doing yoga since last, I guess, 20 years on and off. I
Wow.
started my journey with Jahangir Palkhiwala. Then I
Oh,
moved
wow.
to, because I was in town earlier. So then I moved to the Home Villa Institute, that is Iyengar. It's my family's.
Where are you
bungalow.
staying?
Right now I'm in Powai. I was in Breach Candy earlier.
Okay.
So yeah, so I've been doing essentially I've been following hardcore Iyengar yoga. Even after I moved to Powai, I found my yoga teacher in Mrs. Shammi Gupta. So with her, I learned.
Shami ji. Okay, I know Shami.
Yeah, so I've been like, she's a personal friend of mine. So we've been doing yoga together for almost 10 years.
Okay.
And then, I was very busy with the other things. So I kind of gave it a break. But right now I'm back to yoga in pandemic with my Masi again, who is Smita Shah in Baroda. She's a yoga teacher. So I do online on a daily basis with her. I have, I have the rope installed in my balcony and I have all the props because I'm a hardcore yoga, Iyengar yoga person.
Iyengar yoga person. Okay.
Yeah.
Very nice.
Yeah.
I love it.
So Jagruti, you
I'm
will be
learning
learning.
Bhagavad Gita also with my Masi, of course. And
Good.
the reason I'm here is I needed a holistic approach to yoga, not just doing 108 Surya Namaskar in 30 minutes. That was not my goal. I have done it a lot, but that is not my goal. I want to be with my Masi, I've understood that, when you, a slow, steady yoga posture, to be in simple language, has much more benefits than doing yoga as a cardio. So that's what I'm not fond of. I can do it, but I'm not fond of it.
So nice, Jagruti, to know from you that you have understood the value of the holistic yoga, the authentic yoga, the way it, our scriptures, your texts ne humko diya hai, wo. Of course, with time and with change of lifestyle of people, yoga ke forms change ho gaye. Then there were props and so many other things have come up. Nothing wrong with that. But for that, of course, you need to understand the classical form of yoga, the way it was explored by our rishis and yogis of the olden times, and how exactly it is formulated. And then you can go and explore the other variations of it. So I think this is the right place. So,
yeah, and just one last thing
to
simply put it, I'm not a very clean slate, but I'm a very confused slate right now because I have, a lot of exposure from a lot of places and I'm like a little bit everywhere, here, there, everywhere. So which I want to make it right. That's
no issues. we will be with you. We'll try to, if you feel that you are confused, let's at least first resolve that. You'll
Yes.
get over it and resolve your confusions, and you will go ahead in your practice. I'm sure you'll do well. I'm sure you'll
Thank
do.
you so much. Thank you.
Thank you. Okay, can we have Binita? Yes, Binita.
Yeah, Namo Nama.
Namo Namah.
I am just doing yoga from last 8 to 10 years on and off.
Uh-huh.
So, but now I want to learn like authentically, like, you know.
Where have been किसके साथ कर रहे हैं आप?
I had done meditation with Bhairavi Ben Mehta.
अच्छा, Bhairavi. You are referred by Bhairavi? Okay, okay. Bhairavi
Yeah,
is one
referred
of
by
our
Bhairavi Ben. Yeah. And I had done yoga with the Preeti, and one Gomti ji was there. He had learned from Santa Cruz Institute.
Good,
So
nice.
on and
You will
off I
find
am doing it.
you'll gel with our style also. No? Very nice.
Yeah. Thank you so much.
Good, nice. Next, Shikha Sharma. Yes, Shikha. Yes, go on.
Namaskar.
Namo Namah.
My name is Shikha Sharma, and I've done MSc Organic Chemistry. Then I'm a professional astrologer. I've done
Wow.
MA Astrology from Poti Shri Ramalu, Telugu University, Hyderabad. And
Okay.
currently I am located in London, UK. So I am just looking forward to it because I am very much enthusiastic in this field of yoga, and it's a
What is your main profession here now?
astrology. I'm
Oh,
an
wow.
astrologer consultant.
Okay.
So my clients are most of the clients from the South Bombay and other parts of the Maharashtra, and as well as other parts of India.
So you do
And
online consulting?
online consultation.
Okay.
They just consult me, and after having all the details and everything,
Correct.
I just send those kind of charts and the predictions.
Good.
So I have been in the yoga, but as most of the participants just told this thing on and off kind of thing. But after moving in the London, I found this thing very rare kind of thing. I am much more into my spiritual journey because I'm a Shiv yogi, and my master, my guru's name is Avdhut Baba Shivanand. So I am much more into this spiritual sciences, because in that way also I was in the yoga, because there are many more exercises kind of thing like related with the yoga. Those are the Shukshma Vyayam, what my guru just taught us.
Right. You'll be learning more of that.
Yeah, definitely. So there is some kind of healing procedures. So there are much more deep, it's kind of my Baba always says, my guru, we just call him Baba. So he always used to say like Shiv Yoga means it's a spiritual journey, is always science beyond science. So yeah, I've been in this many years.
Good,
like,
nice to know that.
Yeah,
Shikha, I'm sure we will also be
it.
very much looking forward to your participation. And since you are an astrologer, you will know certain more things and some depth in some areas where it is required to add value to the whole course. So looking forward to have you in the class, and wish you all the best.
And one more thing which I just want to say, that it's a very common by just when the people are saying I started learning Bhagavad Gita, and it's just coincidental. Just I have also started to read this Bhagavad Gita. So it is the one common thing in means what we are just doing to it.
Yeah, I'll tell you this, that in our in New Age Yoga Institute also we do Bhagavad Gita Pathan on every Ekadashi, so you can also be a part of that Pathan class.
A little introduction to Bhagavad Gita.
In the course also, small introduction. Okay, next I will invite Nirja Mishra. Nirja ji.
Namo Namah.
Namo Namah.
I'm Neerja. I'm from Bhubaneswar. My
Yeah.
life is very, I mean, it will not make sense to anyone who's seeing it from outside because I keep changing everything I do. I do something for 2 years, then I have to completely shift from that. So
What are you doing currently?
Currently, I was figuring out what to do. So this is where I reached. Actually,
Okay.
I've done an MBA, but then I joined Teach for India, and I'd been a non-believer most of my life. So my dad passed away when I was 6, and that pushed me into more atheism than anything else. And then finally, as I grew up, I figured like started making sense. And with time, I realized that maybe things, acceptance is a big part of life, and adverse things,
Okay.
how you deal with it is so that way. And then so I did Teach for India, where I taught maths for 2 years in Bombay,
Okay.
at Govandi, at the slum. So there was so that was, I think, where my transformation journey began. It pushed me into more contemplative state of mind. And then I also got, I think, I was not depressed all my life, but that job and how hectic and how heavy it was pushed me into depression. So I had to take a break and not do anything at that time. So that's when I found art, and I sort of did it professionally. I started selling. And that's also when I found yoga, and I started learning with my current teacher, who also follows Bihar School of Yoga, and
Uh-huh.
practicing with him for about 5 years, but again on and off. But it's gotten more regular over the last 2 years. And
Okay.
so Pooja did a course with you. I think she was in the previous batch.
Puja.
Pooja Jain. She's
Uh-huh.
from
Okay. Okay. Yeah.
so she told me about this, and I love learning. So that's why I think I keep changing things every 2 years, because I
Sure,
want to learn.
sure. I'm sure you will learn something and carry it ahead and make it as a part of your life. Nirja, I think that's we will try to see that you can carry this up and keep it with you. Okay,
Yeah.
Madhuri Mishra. Sorry.
No, thank you. That's all.
Yeah. Madhuri Mishra ji, can you open your video and come for the introduction?
Then we can.
Yeah. Yes, Madhuri.
Hello, my name is Madhuri. I live in Mumbai. I'm a student. And so yoga is, I feel like yoga is important for students because it helps you to cultivate the skills like managing.
Where are you located, Madhuri? Mumbai?
In Powai. Yes, Mumbai. Powai. Yes.
Yeah.
So I feel like yoga is important for students because it helps them to cultivate their skills like managing emotions, inner peace, and managing
Surely.
themselves, self-aware. And we also need to understand what is the inner peace, clarity, and have to have a deeper connection with ourselves. That is why I wanted to do this.
Very good. Very good. Very good. I think you have a very good goal and good understanding of what yoga can give you. I'm sure this understanding will help you to improve your knowledge and skills in yoga in this course. Wish you all the best. Thank you very much. Sampada is she had started in last batch, and now she's resuming here. Okay. Yes, Sampada.
Last time, actually, my daughter's exam is going on ART. She's in 10th. So I have taken a break and I want to continue because I just
very good.
Don't want to just give the exam and pass out. I want to take the of it. So I rejoined.
That's very nice. I'm sure you will be able to complete this time. And you are doing well last time. अब इस बार भी अच्छा करेंगी. Uresha is there?
Switch on your
Video. Otherwise.
Hi.
Yes, Uresha. Yeah, hi.
So my name is Uresha Ratanpal, and academically I'm a company secretary and a lawyer.
Okay.
The reason why I want to join this is to balance my own emotions as well as, maybe thinking as an alternate career or whatever it is.
Mm-hmm.
The whole idea is that.
All right. Good. So you are currently on your own or you're employed somewhere?
I was working, but then I took a break. Now I'm a consulting lawyer.
Okay, great. So the timing suit you, right?
Yeah,
Okay, where are you located?
I am based in Juhu.
Juhu. So Oresha, you can think of coming offline also. It would be a nice idea to come offline because offline learning live, it makes more sense always. Yeah?
Yeah. Offline is my whole idea.
Yeah, that's good. Nice. So I think we are through with all the online students and we will move to the offline people. So we'll start with Vaishnavi. Come. Vaishnavi, ikde. So offline you will have to come here so that you are visible too. Yes, Tam Arjani family.
Hello everyone, Namo Nama. I'm Vaishnavi Tavde and I have just appeared for my 12th HSC examinations. I've just done with my boards and I'm likely right now free. So I'm here to learn yoga because of my mom. She explained me the importance of yoga, that how it will change, it will also change the people around you. I am a Bharatanatyam dancer. I have completed my 8 years Bharatanatyam course.
So nice.
Yeah, and I am here because I want to be more flexible. It will also help me in my dancing career.
Good.
So,
her mother is already
teaching yoga to other students, but I have never been a part of that because I was not really interested into it. But now I am looking forward to join her as well.
very nice. I'm sure you are in a very good environment in home as well as school.
Yeah.
So you will definitely, and it's such a nice age to start.
Yeah, very thankful. Yeah.
That's great.
Thank you.
The class life is ever bandung. No need.
No. Shalika?
Yeah.
Namo Nama. My name is Kalpana Lad. I'm a housewife. I just want to learn the yoga for my
Where are
good
you
health.
from? Which place?
I stay in Kandivali. Kandivali, Charkopa.
Okay.
So
now it's easier to come to this place because of the metro?
No. By train.
Train से?
Local train. हाँ, train से.
हाँ.
वो इजी होता है ज्यादा.
अच्छा.
नहीं मेट्रो तो अंधेरी तक ही आती है ना.
अच्छा.
So yes.
Okay. Nice. Good.
Yes, I just want to learn yoga for my good health. And now I'm little free for my kids and family members.
How big are you?
I have 2 daughters. One is in 12th complete now.
अच्छा.
और एक छोटी है. तो बस थोड़ा टाइम निकाल के मतलब करना है अभी.
Okay. I'm sure you will be able to do.
Yeah, I will
There are
try.
many opportunities in Kandivali area, and
Yes.
there are many.
I will try my best. Yes.
Many houses have done well. Because you have already placed so many people whose mothers are there.
Yes.
So I'm sure you will do well. Kalpana.
Yes. I will try best.
Surely, you will do well. Don't
Okay.
worry, don't worry.
Thank
Good.
you.
Please.
Hello, I'm Renuka Chaitanya Devrukar. I'm from fashion background.
Okay.
Staying in Vilepalli only. Fashion designing from IITC Institute of Fashion Designing, and then work as a fashion designer in the boutique.
Okay.
Make some kurtis, anarkalis.
So how did you think of yoga?
Actually, I'm from childhood. I liked Padmasana and Bhagavad Gita Pathan, and also I'm from Adhyatmic background. So my Mamaji taught some Adhyatmic subjects from the ashram.
Which class?
Adhyatmik, we have also a
Okay.
small ashram in there.
Very
My
good.
mother,
Where?
विलेपार्लेहून. म्हणजे आमचं असं आध्यात्मिक असं संस्था आहे. आध्यात्मिक नावाची संस्था नाव. हा. माझे मामा सख्खे मामा ते अगोदर आजोबा होते आणि त्याच्यानंतर मनोहर वाडेकर म्हणून. तर योगासन आणि त्या बॅकग्राऊंड मधले आध्यात्मिक खूप आवड आहे म्हणजे.
Very good. Wish you all the best. I'm sure you will like the course and you will do well.
Okay. Thank you.
Now, family, Renuka, Devaruka.
Hello everyone, Namo Namah.
Namo Namah.
I'm Damita, I'm 18 years old and I gave my 12th HSC board exam last year and I had taken science, so I failed physics and ever since then I've been free for a year. And I gave my re-exam in Feb last month and I'll get the results in a month. But for now I was free, so my mom, Pratibha Patel, has been telling me that, you should
Pratibha is one of our leading teachers from the institute. So we know Damita from some time. Pratibha has been teaching with our institute for some time, quite some time. That's clear. Long time.
So yeah, mom has been the one who's been encouraging me to do yoga.
You want to do Kenneth?
Yeah, I want. for the longest time, I was not interested at all. Like I've not even practiced yoga that much. Mom has tried her best.
Inherent I gaya.
But because I have such a wavering mind, like I'll do something for some time.
Course will work best in that area to work on your mind. Sure, you will learn.
Yeah, and
so you'll be coming online, offline?
Offline, yes.
Good, great. Thanks. Now you're in Goregaon, no?
Yeah, I was in Andheri. Thank you.
Okay.
तुम्ही गेल्यावर पण आला होता ना?
हा.
तेव्हाच मी बोलत नाही. या.
PMC ना? मला आठवते.
माझी परीक्षा पण होती परवा संपली. इंग्लिश लिटरेचर. नमो नमा.
नमो नमा.
झाले आणि MA टीचर म्हणून मला काम करायचंय, तर त्यासाठी मी आले. आणि निकम गुरुजींचं मी जाते संडेला कधी असतं ना त्यांचं अंबिका आणि योगा शिकायची खूप इच्छा आहे. टीचर व्हायची इच्छा आहे. शिकवायचं दुसऱ्याला.
चांगलं. So, thank you for your introductions, everyone. Now I'll request our faculties who are present here in this group to address us. First, I will request Pratibha. Pratibha, ma'am. Pratibha is Damita's mother.
Hello everyone, Namo Nama. So you are at the right place, right time. तो जैसे अनुराधा teacher ने बोला, that is perfect only. But now after hearing all others' introduction, I am feeling that we are going to learn from you all. So nice personalities from all over the world. It is like that. Plus the students.
Not only all over the world, all the professions also. Interesting professions.
Yes, different professions. Yeah. So actually, we are more into to learn from you all. And that's it. And you will be seeing more of me with you all doing practicals. So whenever you need any queries are there for practical training and all, you can just connect to me. And whenever you connect with Nai, आप एक ऐसा relation बन जाता है that sir, ma'am, we all are like a family. Plus कहीं पे भी कुछ ऐसा नहीं छूटेगा कि you are left out. Whatever question is in your mind, like someone asked what is the difference between Bihar School of Yoga and Hat Yoga and whatever, everything you'll come to know over here. Other than that, Bhagavad Gita and all learning is a different thing. I know youngsters will feel like 18 years old Damita and one more girl was there. They will feel something different, but they will start with it. You'll enjoy it. Okay. So that's it. You all are at the right place at the right time, and we all are a family. So let's work together. Okay.
Thank you, Pratibha. You'll see more of her when the course starts. Okay, Lalita ji, Lalita Kangal is a senior teacher with us again, and herself she has been teaching for more than 20 years now. Thank you.
Namaste.
Namaste.
Everybody. Myself Lalita Kangal, and I am teaching you concept of diet and more subjects whatever sir and ma'am will give me. But otherwise, we are here together on same platform. We are also learning from all of you. And when everybody, I am listening, everybody is having multiple प्लेटफॉर्म्स जहाँ पे कर रहे हैं, जैका पॉल मास्टर ऑफ नन ऐसे नहीं होना चाहिए, इसीलिए हम लोग यहाँ पे आए, ऐसे समझ लो. And when we are entering into New Age Yoga Institute, we are becoming master of one, and then that is a yoga teacher. So always say that yoga teacher, yoga ऐसे नहीं बोलना, yoga बोलना. So everybody is saying yoga. So yoga nahi hai, YOGA, A is completion of that go. So yoga, so yoga teacher. Welcome all of you.
Thank you. Thank you very much, Lalita ji. And we have one of our another senior teachers, Ramanjit ji. Ramanjit sir. Namaste, Namo Namah.
Senior कहाँ सर? सबसे youngest teacher है हमारे.
Most senior.
Namo Namah, Jai Shri Ram, I don't know him.
Jai Shri Ram.
It was first and foremost, let me welcome all of you. It was a pleasure seeing all the smiling and enthusiastic faces. इतना मजा आया देख के और सुन के सबको. And it's really a micro or not micro, it's a multiverse which we are representing over here. इतने लोग अलग-अलग प्रोफेशन से, अलग-अलग जगह से, एक मजा आ गया सुन के. And so much talent is there. And it is very interesting. Somebody said, I'm confused. I'm very happy you're confused. Because the next step is clarity, from confusion to clarity. If you were totally clear, you will go into confusion, you know. So, Lalita, I've already told you, come to the right place. You come to the right place at the right time. This course is very beautifully structured by the government, you know. इसमें खासियत क्या है? In most places, you get either a lot of theory or either a lot of practical. In this, your skills will be sharpened also. Plus, you'll get real knowledge कि योग है क्या? जो street corners पे सिखाया जाता है, studios पे सिखाया जाता है, that is not योग. आपको actual beauty of authentic, classical, traditional योग मालूम पड़ेगा, उसकी knowledge आपको मिलेगी, and then you become like a light in the world. आप सिखाइए सबको. A mission of NAI is to empower teachers, you know. So you will be empowered, you'll be having a certificate, you'll be having the knowledge and the skills to back you up. I'm a perpetual learner. I'm still learning, and I will be learning more from you, you know. So let me welcome you once more and thank you very, very much.
Thank you, Ramanjit sir. You will be seeing more of him as a teacher. And so we come to the end of the introductions with that. So I want to ask any of you if you have any doubts, any queries related to the teaching, related to the course, anything, any specific questions, you have any personal adjustments which you want to do, anything you can ask me.
I have a question.
Yes, Kokilaji.
You know, like syllabus, I got this little printout from PDF, what you send me. So would I be having like a syllabus ahead of time, that what we'll be doing for next week, so we can be prepared?
Yeah. Sorry, I did not get your question.
Okay. So the question is, I do have a printout of everything you send me. And I'm like kind of go ahead of time in everything, and that helps me visualizing what I'm going to do next week. So would you be giving out the outlines of what we're going to be doing this week?
Yeah, Kokilaji, we will be giving you the course material in the beginning itself. And Sandhya Madam will speak about the course material. And since you are in the US and it's a little unviable to send the prints, we'll be sending you the PDF.
Mine is, I'm sorry to interrupt you, but Dhananjay has taken care of it. Somebody's coming from Mumbai to here. Okay. I should be getting it by end of the week, this week.
Good, great. Fantastic. That's
and he was kind enough to send me PDF as well. So if I need to print out anything. So my question is like, I will be knowing it that, okay, this week, this is the portion we're going to cover. So
we will be giving you the schedule. We will be giving you the schedule when we start the course. We are starting the course on 12th of April. That's Wednesday. And before the weekend of 12th, you will be getting the schedule of the entire course up to the exam date. Everything with the contents of what you are doing, what you will be doing.
Okay, my main
all minor adjustments could be there depending on the availability of faculty, but you will be getting the.
No, that is fine. And my main concern is the timing, because it's like from 10:30 till 1:30 my time, evening, at night time. So try to manage my body clock, but there are times, attend for an hour and then try to attend something online and then try to attend your yoga class. So now I'll stop everything. I'm doing it here, my yoga and my fusion Pilates, everything I do like few times a week. So I'm going to completely give my time to you. So I will have the schedule of your institute timing.
We will be giving you the schedule and also the schedule of your personal classes, the 2-month classes which we are offering you. I'll be giving you the schedule of that in the group also. Yeah.
Perfect. Thank you so much.
May I come in, sir?
Yes, Ramanji.
Kokila, this is for you. I'm sure Nitinji and Sandhya will bring it up. As far as I know, in the US, you require a registration with one of the associations there. One of the
I have told him about it. RYT, I have told him.
Good. To do that. I'm really is more into learning more what you are offering.
Like you're in the US, so you'll be also registered with the Yoga Alliance and things like that.
Correct. I told him about it. You will be getting RYT 200 after completion of this course. You will be eligible to get that RYT 200.
Surely, that'll be my pleasure. Yeah, definitely.
Yes.
Thank you so much. I really am happy to meet you all.
Yeah. So I'll request Sandhya. He has not got a chance because of the constant calls. We've had a family small emergency in this morning, so that's why we have to attend
the calls. Continuously
on the call.
Almost running a call center, calling 2 to 3, answering, and we calling to others as well. Yes, Lalita, you want to say something?
If Dhananjay is sending the material to Kokila ma'am to US, with that uniform T-shirt also he can send.
I think he must have done that because this time I think we are giving T-shirts to everyone.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Because during exam she has to wear uniforms T-shirt.
Yeah. You are right.
So that also will go till her.
Yes.
Thank you for the reminder.
So that was very prompt, so that it goes with the courier. That's what she's speaking about.
No, I think the book stall has been reached. Already has reached to my friend who is coming here.
So I will tell you what all things are there that you will be receiving from the school. So the most important thing is this is a book. It's these are the notes. Okay, these are the 2 books. So one is the theory and the other is practical. So these 2 books are, this is your study material. You will be getting this. Then another important thing is journal. You can see the thickness of your study material and the journal. So whatever you are studying, you are condensing it into your journal. So I encourage everyone in the class to see to it that you are maintaining your journal day-to-day basis. Okay, so it will help you to study well. That is second thing. Then this is to Yoga is a book written by all our teachers. And in this book, there's information to common diseases like acidity, constipation, back pain, how you will be teaching yoga to these people.
Of course, this is for the.
It is more like a reference book. Yeah, you want to say
it's
something?
more important from future point of view, from therapy point of view. But you should have a publication of the school. That's why this has been given to you. It's a good reference book.
It will be useful otherwise also to you. And this is the uniform, the t-shirt you will be wearing in the class. Whenever you come into the yoga class, you wear this t-shirt. Yeah. So some of you, if you are not comfortable, you can come here and change. If you don't want to wear it on the way, you can change here in the classroom. Okay. So these are the things that you will be getting. Yeah, in the syllabus, because everybody wants to know what the syllabus is. So in your book, this is the syllabus yoga protocol instructor that is given by the Government of India Ayush Ministry. So this syllabus is printed. So it talks about the eligibility, what is your personal attributes that you require for what is the theory, practical, all that basic information. And then it has got units. So the first unit is about introduction to yoga and yogic practices. Second unit is about introduction to, yes, Sarji, introduction to yoga texts. Third unit is about yoga for health promotion. So these respective units, first 3 units, they are your comprise the theory part of your syllabus. So I heard Kokila and some saying that I want to learn it in a systematic manner and not the hodgepodge and all over that you have learned. So now this is a kind of funneling. So it will really focusing you exactly what all things you need to know as a yoga teacher. So that is the beginning. You're beginning with this. And then after that, the 4th unit is about practical. So in practical, you will be learning right from the prayer, how to recite a prayer and importance of reciting prayer. Shuddhi Kriya, Sukshma Vyayam, that is, there are various Sukshma Vyayam which is helping you to prepare your body for asana. Then, so of course, Surya Namaskar, most popular, everybody knows about Surya Namaskar. So you will be learning about Surya Namaskar also. So you have a theory class on Surya Namaskar, practical class on Surya Namaskar. So many yogic concepts that you are learning, you will learn theory class, therapeutically, from the theory perspective and as well as practical perspective. Okay. Then asana, there's a list of asana that you will be learning in this course. This is in fact, this list is coming from the syllabus of the government. So this is a list of asana which are there as in the exam. Over and above these asanas, we are learning, teaching you more asana as well. Then the breathing practices, pranayama, understanding of bandha, mudra. So these are all yoga techniques that you will be learning in this course. Practices that lead to meditation and dhyana sadhana, that is also you will be learning, because as Shikha was speaking about, I really felt, yes, yoga is such a spiritual subject because it's Adhyatma Vidya. So learning meditation and dhyana is very important. So that is what will happen here. And then teaching skills is another important aspect, because normally you learn, probably many of you have said that I have done yoga for 8 years, 10 years, or you have seen people around you doing yoga. So if a teacher were to teach you asana, probably you learn it in 2-3 minutes. If you're learning Tadasana, raise your hands up and bring it down. So you hardly learn it in 2-3 minutes, a new technique. But here, so probably you will feel, oh, I know this asana, what you see in the syllabus, that abhi isme kya sikhna hai, ye to mujhe pata hai. आपको जो पता है that is from the perspective of a student. अभी आपको जो पता करना है it is from the perspective of a teacher. तो एक शिक्षक के नाते आपको उसको कैसे समझना है ये ज्यादा अहम है, ये आप यहाँ पे सीखोगे, ठीक है? Fine. And you will be learning when we are talking about teaching skill, your teaching skill class starts just in first 10 days itself. पहले 2-3 sessions हो गए, उसके बाद में you will have teaching practice class. So a technique which is taught to you in the class, you will be teaching it to your peers in the class. Okay. So that's where आपका वो addressing the crowd, speaking in public, talking about a technique, वो सब if there are any issues वो निकल आएंगे और आप शायद समझते होंगे कि ये तो मुझे आता है, पर जब आप सिखाना ही चालू करते हो तो आपको पता चलता है कि मैं बोल नहीं पा रहा हूँ. ऐसे कई शिक्षकों के साथ होता है. ओके, बिकॉज इट्स अ डिफरेंट स्किल सेट ऑल टुगेदर. और वो जब भी आप करने लगोगे ऑटोमेटिकली आपका लिसनिंग टू द टीचर व्हेन शी इज टीचिंग विल चेंज, एंड आई वांट दैट टू चेंज. सो यू विल स्टार्ट लिसनिंग लाइक अ वुड बी टीचर rather than a student of yoga. Right? Are you getting this point? So वैसे आपका होना चाहिए, ऐसे आप सीखोगे. And then we have also a system by which we are supporting each other to learn. Because I believe a teacher is a leader. A teacher is responsible to bring some change in you. If each of you here is in this class of becoming a yoga teacher, somewhere somebody has inspired you to join a teacher training program, or you identified the need to do it, and the one who has helped you to reach to that need or reach to that inspiration is some yoga teacher only, right? So that is why it is important how I am going to motivate and lead my students. So as a teacher training, because we are in teacher training, so we look at working on your leadership skills as well. So leadership skill is nowhere in your syllabus, but still you are going to learn it. So you are going to take a responsibility of the whole class for 1 week. So we used to have one monitor in the school days. Yeah. But then somehow school wala monitor था, वो जरा teacher का चमचा बन जाता था, और हम लोग अगर वो नहीं भी होता था हम लोग उनको teacher का चमचा बोल के discount ही कर देते थे. Right? So no, it's not like that. So here you are, when you are monitor of the class, you are responsible, you are a parent of or a caretaker of the class, so that you are helping all your fellow teachers to learn the concept right. Okay, इसके लिए ये एक बहुत important चीज है और ये आपको 100% करनी है, क्योंकि एक जन एक हफ्ते के लिए जिम्मेदारी ले रहा है, उसकी वजह से आपका चारों महीने का क्लास पूरा हो रहा है. Otherwise, imagine you had to look for whatever you have to do for all the 4 months. खुद का खुद ही, तो आपका खुद का खुद करने का काम बच रहा है, क्योंकि one जन is doing the minding of your learning process for the rest of the days. So you give your best in 1 week when you are doing the monitorship. तब तक बाकी के लोग आपके लिए कर रहे हैं, right?
Okay, great. So I think theory also you have covered.
Yeah. Theory, I just described what these things are there.
So I think you are all set now for starting on Wednesday. So what all things, as I told you, please come 5 minutes early for the class. 11 o'clock ko class shuru ho jata. You can bring your small tiffin. You can get your t-shirts for wearing in the class, because every class is theory and practical, dono. ऐसा नहीं है कि 3 hours theory, 3 hours practical. So it will be theory, some practical. दोनों भी रहेगा. So it is not like just sitting for 3 hours. You will be doing some practical. You'll be doing some breathing exercise. You'll be doing some meditations or some kind of practical, and there will be some theory. तो ये रहने वाला है. 2 बजे तक क्लास होता है, तो 2 बजे का 2 बजे 2:05 तक छूट जाता है.
So the first hour would be the theory?
Mostly.
So what I've been thinking, I'll try to stretch it to 3 hours here at night.
Yeah, of course you can check for yourself. Yeah, I know, I understand. So you can check for yourself how.
So I was thinking, like, if I can attend just the 1 hour, which is like 1.5 hours of theory, then practical I can look it up, and then if I have questions, I can come back to you.
Fair enough.
And you said Wednesday or Monday? We start on Monday again, right? This time?
Yeah, we are starting on Monday,
No,
Wednesday.
Starting on Wednesday, 12th of April.
Oh, okay. Not Monday.
No, not on Monday, 12th of April. Because the reason is, after intro also there is some kind of a buzz and people join in, and then people miss out on the first day. That's why we want to give some days. So 4-5 दिन से थोड़े और लोग आते हैं, ऐसा होता
You
ही
can
रहता है.
also refer to any of
You
your
can also
friends
you'll be
who
getting
would be interested in doing
video
it.
of this particular recording link of this video, so you can forward it to your friends, whoever may be interested after listening.
Yeah, some of them are my at least 3 friends been talking about it, but
Yeah,
then
so you can refer this link.
Encourage them at the timing. One of my friend is like a really in high level in tech industry, and she's so tired of it. I just told her I'm joining this. She said I would love to, but then she looked at the time and she said, "Oh my God, that won't be possible. Then I can't do many other thing." But I told her that I feel that nighttime is my time, me time, I call it. So I can just do, and nobody can bothers me. I will just have to adjust my body clock on that.
Surely. So fair enough. You can check out how it suits you. So I think we will break for the day. And thank you very much for attending the introductory. See you on Wednesday morning, 10:55 a.m. Okay. Thank you very much. Namo Nama, everyone.
Thank you.
We closing the meeting.
We close the meeting.